Hey guys, welcome back to Dan's Beard Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about Hemp Wizard. This is owned by, see if I can get my hand to stand still. There we go. Mike Wiseman. He's actually been around for a little while, but officially launched March of 2021. So one of the newer companies in the bearded game in terms of the community, but a lot of friends and people close to him are pretty familiar with his brand. Right now he does oils, co-washes, and lotions. He does not have a balm or butter yet, but he will talks about adding that to his lineup here eventually, which I would love to see. I really would. Pricing is pretty basic. Oil runs $19, co-wash $19, lotion $19 as well. And then you have some combo packages that give you some different prices as well. Going to talk about the, spend a little bit of time on the carrier oils because this is a little bit different, and I had to do a little research on this one. So, in his carrier blend, it's got unrefined hemp seed oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, if I can read, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and then blue dream terpenes. So we'll talk about exactly what that last one is. I had to do some research on that one. He decided to go with an unrefined hemp seed oil rather than a refined hemp seed oil. And it kind of shows in the color. Okay, it's a little bit darker than what you might be used to seeing. But when you do the unrefined, you get more of the benefits of the actual plant, from the hemp plant. So when you refine things, you're stripping a lot of those natural qualities that you really like to get in there. So between the castor and the unrefined hemp seed, it's a very rich oil. And then the blue dream terpenes, that is a different part of the marijuana plant. And this is something I had to do some research and talk to him a little bit about. When I first started looking into it, it made me just a little bit nervous because everything I saw was talking about the euphoric ingredients and stuff like that, the THC. The oil that he gets does not have THC in it whatsoever. It is kind of in the CBD line, but in the higher grade CBD line is what he's telling me. A little hard for me to find some research because people aren't using the Blue Dream in skincare that much yet. It's fairly new. So that is by far the most expensive part of his carrier blend, but he still tries to keep the cost down. So $19, a little above market average, but you've got some really nourishing, really good ingredients. The Blue Dream terpenes is a natural anti-itch, antifungal, promotes hair growth. It's a more expensive terpene than your typical CBD, so there's a lot of good things to it, and he's added that in there. So if you haven't seen it yet, like I haven't, it seems from what the research I've done, sounds like it's a really good product. It's not a drug. It's not going to give you a buzz using anything like that. You're just getting some really nourishing aspects of it. Now, I've got a relatively fine-haired beard. It's not real coarse, and I found that if I use my normal amount, to me, it left my beard feeling a little heavy, a little greasy, even though I was trying to get it under the skin. So it was a little bit of a learning curve. So I don't feel like you need as much of this to get the same nourishing effects that you would with your normal beard oil. It's not overly thick. Okay, you can kind of see it in there. It's not an overly thick, even though it's got castor. It's just very rich. And so I think as you use it, it might just take a little learning curve for you, and at least it did for me. If you got a gray beard, if you got a coarse beard, I think your beard will love it. I think it will absolutely love it. I actually use these in the evenings at night a lot, and almost like a butter, just because I felt like it was a really good natural beard product to put in and let that skin really hydrate it in, soak it in. Really liked it. So that's kind of the beard 101 in terms of the oil. Great feeling beard. Like I said, it just takes a little bit, for me anyway, it took a little bit of a learning curve. So we've got 4 different scents, and he's got some cool scents. He does have a lot of really bright fruity scents, great bubble gum, things like that. Blueberry and some things like that. The ones I got are really nice, and they're very different. So the one we're going to talk about is called Slasher. Now, he did a couple signature series with a band called, make sure I got this right. Where'd it go? Walking Corpse Syndrome. So that's a pretty heavy metal band. Listen to some of their stuff. They're good. They're good. They rock pretty hard. So he did a signature series with the drummer and a couple other people in the band. So these are what they came up with. Slasher is cranberry, bourbon, oak, and vanilla. It is really nice. I get a lot of the cranberry right up front. Now, his bottles are a little bit different. They're plastic. It's got a drop, kind of a restrictor top. And just like a normal restrictor top, you tap it, comes right out, no trouble whatsoever. I get a lot of the cranberry right up front, but as I wear it, that cranberry kind of fades, and then you start getting that oak and the bourbon. It's almost like an oak barrel scent. Very, very nice. The vanilla and the cranberry just kind of keeps it in the rich. It's not overly sweet once you get it in beer. It warms up a little bit. You get a little more of the bourbon, a little more of that oak. Really nice oak barrel with a sweetness behind it. Really, really nice. And then we have Blast Beat. This is leather, tobacco, and more leather. That's what I got written down. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't get straight up leather for this one. It must be a pretty sweet tobacco. Yeah, it's got a nice tobacco scent. Kind of leathers in the background. It's kind of a warm but fresh scent is the best way I'd explain it. It's not a real dark leather scent, not a real strong natural leather scent. It's just kind of a combination between the combo of the tobacco and the leather. Just kind of gives you an overall freshness scent. A little on the sweeter side than a leather scent that I've had in the past. Corpse Walker. This one right here. There you go. This one was made with Greg Fraser. He's a drummer from Walking Corpse Syndrome. It is straight up cedar. So this is a straight up cedar scent. Very, very nice. If you're a woody guy, if you're a cedar guy, you absolutely love it. I'm not a huge cedar guy, so I didn't wear this one that much, but I did test it. It's a nice cedar scent. So if you love cedar, if you're a cedar guy, that is definitely one that you'd like to have in your collection. It's nice. It is a very nice cedar scent. That's just not one of my profiles that I'm into. Last one is called Maui Wowie. This is pineapple and coconut. It is a nice beachy scent. I like it. I'm not always huge on coconut and beard oil just because, for me, it smells like suntan lotion. Some people love it. My brother loves that type of stuff. I like this one. I think the combination of the pineapple and the coconut, it doesn't have the mango and all that other stuff that they sometimes have. Gets almost too fruity to me. It's nice. I wore this one quite a bit. Absolutely loved it. It's completely different than what I've been wearing lately. I've been wearing a lot of peppermint and fur and that type of stuff. Kind of put me in that summer mode, which is kind of nice considering it's like 8 degrees today. So that is what I got for Hemp Wizard. Great overall company, super nice owner. Mike was completely available for questions for me. Super nice guy. He was nice enough to give us a discount code for this one as well. DBR20, giving us 20% off. That's a great savings there. So definitely check it out. They've got co-washes, they've got lotions. This time of year, skin gets dried out, so lotion is great to go with as well. So I did not try those yet, but I would definitely be jumping on the bandwagon for those. I love co-washes. So Hemp Wizard, guys, if you haven't checked them out, highly recommend them. Get on it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See ya. Bye.